Assalamualaikum students, how are you all? I hope that you all are doing great. Welcome to your channel Maths D1 D2 Scientific Academy. Today our lecture is related to chapter 17, which is statistical data handling, and our book is new D2 Maths, new syllabus mathematics 2. I am going to explain you exercise 17. Students, before starting the lecture, I will request you that if you want more help regarding your subject, then you can subscribe the channel. Okay, now I'm going to explain you question number 16. Alright. The question is, the table shows the mean distance million kilometer of 20 moons from Jupiter. Here the data is given and the mean distances are given, and this is the distance and of 20 moons from Jupiter. So here in first part you have to complete the frequency table. Here the mean distance is given, you have to find out the frequency. Alright, first write down mean. Okay, I'm going to explain you first part. Okay. First, draw the table which is given, in which the mean is given, and you have to find out the frequency. Okay, so the mean is 21.0. Alright, 21.0 less than equal to 2 less than 21.5. In the same way, 21.5 less than equal to D and less than 22.0, and then 22.0 less than equal to T less than 22.5, and then 22.5 less than equal to T less than 23.0, and then 23.0 less than equal to D less than 23.5. In the same way, 23.5 less than or equal to D and less than 24.0. And here students, we have to find out the frequency. So remember that for finding out the frequency you have to draw the tally bar. This is called tallies. You have to draw tallies. Okay, tally bar. So how would you draw the tally? I am going to tell you. Okay, see this table in up where all the values are written. Okay, 21.03. So where the first value is 21.03. So where 21.03 lies, here you can see that 21.03. Alright, this is 21.0. So it means that 21.03 lie within this range. So draw first tally over here. Then the second value is 23.55. So here this is 23.5. and here this is 23.0, and here this is 23.5. so the next tally will come over here, 22.93. here you can see that this is 22.5, so the 9 will come within this range. So draw one tally over here. And 23.1, this is 23.0, so it means that 23.1 will come within this within this range. So draw another tally over here. And the next value is 23.2. So 23.2 again lies over here. Now 23.0 lies over here again. And then 21.1. Here you can see that this is 21.0. So 21.1 will lie over here. Alright. And 23.2. And again 23.2 will lie over here. This is 23.0. Now students, remember that whenever there is a 4 frequency, you can draw fifth one like this. You have to cut like this, and this whole tallies are showing that these are 5. Okay, this is 23.2 lie over here. Then again 23.2, and then 21.3. 21.3 will lie over here. And 21.2. 21.2. So again 21.2 will lie over here. 23.5 will lie over here. 21.2, yes, lie over here. This will be 5 now. 23.4 will lie over here. 21.1 will lie over here. Alright. Now 21.1 again, it will lie over here. Okay, 23.6, yes, it will lie over here. 23.1 will lie over here. Yes. Okay, G. 22.2. 22.2 will lie over here. Where it will lie? 22.2. Yes, it will lie over here. And then 23.3. 23.3 will lie over here. Okay, G. Now, so students, now write down the frequencies. Here's tally bar where we have drawn the tally. Now we'll draw the frequencies. Okay, students, that if it's 23.5, so you will draw the tally over here. So I have drawn one tally over here and I have removed from here because it is less than 23.5. Less than 23.5, the values over here till here are 23.4. Okay, so it means that till 23.4 you will draw the tally in this column, and then more than 23.4 you will draw the tally over here. From 23.5 to 24 you will draw the tally over here. Now I'm going to write down the frequency. This whole is 5 and 6, 7. There is no tally over here, it means the frequency over here is 0. So 1 over here, 5, 6, 7, 8 over here. And the frequency over here is 3. So we have to find out the mean. You know that the formula to find out the mean is x bar is equal to summation fx over summation f. So here you can see that the requirement is you have to find out x, then you will be able to multiply f with x and you can find out sum of f of x. This summation mean total sum. This summation mean total sum. So to find out the total sum, first you have to find out the x and then you have to multiply f with x because we need f of x. So for that, first we will draw x. First we will make the column for x. Okay, now we are finding out x. X is basically, students, the mid value. X is basically the mid value. Here you can write down mid value. How can we find out the mid value? We can find out mid value by adding these two values and we divided it by and dividing it with 2. So now we will add 21.0 and 21.5 and we will see that what we will get and we will divide it with 2. 21 plus 21.0 plus 21.5 we will get 42.5, and when we will divide it with 2 we will get 21.25. So the mid value is 21.25. Again we will add these two values, 21.5 and 22.0. we will get 43.5, and when we will divide it with 2 we will get 21.75. Okay, in the same way, when we will find out the mid values, we will get 22.25 and 22.75. In the same way, 23.25 and 23.75. Okay, G. So students, here we have found x. For our mean, we have to find out f of x, so we have to multiply f with x. Okay, so now I'll multiply 7 with 21.25. So what I will get? 7 multiplied by 21.25 will be equal to 148.75. In the same way, when I will multiply 0 with this value, I will get 0, because whenever we multiply 0 with any value, we get 0. And 22.5 ones are 22.25. And 22.75 ones are 22.75. And 23.25 8s are 186. This 8 is with this value. Okay, now multiply 3 with 23.75. I will get 71.25. Students, we have to find out the sum, because according to the formula we need total values. We are going to find out the sum. Here 8, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 13 plus 7 will be equal to 20. And you know that it's also given in your question that the table shows the mean distance d million kilometer of 20 moons from Jupiter. So total moons are 20. Alright, now we have to find out f of x. We are going to add 71.25 plus 148.75 plus 22.25 plus 22.75 plus 186 plus 171.25. So we will get 451. Okay, so now we have to find out the mean. So what I will do is I'm going to find out the mean over here. Here you can see this space. I'm going to find out the mean over here. X bar is equal to summation fx over summation f is the formula. So I'm going to put the values now. X bar is equal to summation fx is 451 and we will divide it with sum of f, which is 20. So our mean will be equal to per kg. I will divide it. Okay, so our mean is equal to 22.5. 22.55. So this is the mean. Okay, this is the mean distance of the moons from Jupiter. So this is the mean distance of the moon from the Jupiter. Here the unit is given kilometers, so I can write down the unit with it, which is kilometer. Okay, I hope that part 1 is clear to you. Let's come to part 2. Okay students, this was the part 1 where we have to find out the frequencies, and this is the part 2 where we have to find out the mean. Okay, this is the part 1 where we have found the frequency, and this is the part 2 where we have found the mean. Okay, I hope that this question is clear to you. Alright, now let's come to question number 17. Question number 17 is the mean of 3 numbers x, y and z 6 and the mean of the 5 numbers x, y, z, a and b is 8. Find the mean of a and b. So now here, now we are going to find out the mean of a and b. So the mean of 3 numbers x, y and z is 6. So first we can find out, we do not know the sum of the values. We can find out the sum of x, y and z by using the formula. You know that the formula is mean of 3 numbers x, y and z is equal to mean of x, y, z is equal to sum of x, y, z. Students, here you can see that the numbers are 3, 1, 2 and 3. So in the denominator you write down the total number. You know that this is the formula, mean is equal to sum of values divided by total values. So total number is 3 because x, y and z are 3 numbers. Okay, the mean is given and that is 6. You can write down 6 over here and we can find out sum of x, y and z, and this is the total number which is 3, so you can write down 3 as it is. We have to find out sum of x, y and z. So this 3 is dividing over here, and it will come to this side, it will multiply with 6. So sum of x, y and z, and sum of x, y and z. You will move this 3 over here, it is dividing over here, it will come to this side, it will multiply. This is the rule of equation. So sum of x, y and z is 18. So let's now find out, okay, now in the next they are saying that the mean of 5 numbers x, y, z and b is 8. Now we can find out sum of x, y, z and b, these 5 numbers, and mean is given which is 8. So again use the formula, mean of x, y, z, a, b is equal to sum of x, y, z, a, b. Okay ji. These are 5 numbers, and the denominator we write down the total number which is 5. You know that this is the formula, mean of numbers equal to sum of numbers divided by total number. So mean is given which is 8, so I can write down 8 over here, is equal to sum of, I will write sum of x, y, z, a as it is because we have to find this, x, y, z, a, b divided by 5. So this 5 is dividing away here, and will come to this side and multiply with 8. So sum of x, y, z will be equal to sum of x, y, z and ab, these 5 numbers. 5 8s are 40. This 5 is dividing over here, will come to this side, will multiply. You can write down like this, 5 multiplied by 8 is equal to 40. So sum of x, y, z is 18, okay, and sum of these 3 numbers x, y, z is 18, and sum of x, y, z, a, b, these 5 numbers, sum of these 5 numbers is 40. So we have to find out the mean of a and b. So we know the sum of a and b, we can find out the mean. So we can find out the sum of a and b if we are subtracting, if we subtract sum of a, x, y, z from sum of x, y, z, a, b, because when we will subtract x, y, z, we will just get sum of a and b. So we are going to do this step now. I'm going to raise it, just say it. Just remember that sum of x, y, z is 18 and sum of x, y, z and b is 40. Okay, now we can find out sum of a and b. How can we find out sum of a and b? If we subtract sum of x, y, z, a, b. If we subtract sum of x, y, z from the sum of x, y, z, a and b, so we can get ab, because when you subtract x, y, z, sum of x, y, z from sum of x, y, z, a, b, we will just get sum of a and b. So here where I'm going to subtract it, you know that sum of x, y, z, and b is 40 and sum of x, y, z is 18. So when I will subtract it, I will get the value, I will get sum of a and b. So 40 minus 18 will be equal to 22, I guess. Yes, 22. Now I can find out mean of a and b, because in the question it is written that find out mean of a and b. So the formula is mean is equal to sum of numbers, so sum of a and b divided by total numbers. So total numbers are 2, 1, 2, so I can divide it with 2. Sum of a and b is given, which is 22. So when I will divide it with 2, I will get 11. So sum of a, so mean of a and b is 11. Okay, so I hope that this lecture is clear to you. Do the practice of this sum and you will do the practice and this concept will be more clear to you. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you very much and Allah Hafiz.